Q&A to your thing, and it's, well, aren't these basically, if you're live, aren't you basically doing a Q&A? I guess, or maybe they can just type in a question, you type in your answer, type in a question. I don't know exactly what that was all about, but I will look into it. There's also something called the hype button. I've never put that on there. My friend said I should put a hype button or use hype, whatever that is. So I'll look into that. I'm walking to this thrift store right here. I do like going to thrift stores. You can see really cool things. I used to collect old toys. I went to this one the other day, and I did find some classic old cars. Yeah, they have them right here too. See? But I used to collect like vintage Hot Wheels, of course, red lines. I would collect Matchbox, Dinky toys, all these different toy companies. But those are basically for resale. I mean, those prices are about what you would pay for them. But I got very lucky one time. There's a big laundry basket, probably about the size of a large microwave, full of classic toys, and they're selling for $1 each. And I said to the guy, "Oh, hey, how much is it? Maybe I'll buy all of these because I like collecting them." And there's some that I did have and didn't have in the past, so I would like to do that. And he said, "Well, I don't know how many you think are in there." So I don't know. I'm sure it's over 30 because you can kind of get an idea of how much 10 looks like, and you multiply by 3. And I said, "It's going to be more than 30, I think." And he said, "Well, just give me 30. Just give us $30." And I did. When I went home and I looked at them, back when eBay had that thing called "What is my item worth?" And so I pulled out like 5 of them just to see. I said, I'm not going to add to a collection I had when I was a young kid. I never sold my original collection. I kept it because I had sentimental value, but these had none. So I pulled out one of the cars, and I put on there, and I said, what is this worth? And it was $300. So I was like, wow, I just 10 times my money on that deal. I didn't buy them to sell them. I didn't buy them. I just bought them because I wanted them, like hoarding. Give me those cars. But so I kind of got lucky on that deal. I mean, thousands and thousands of dollars. I think it was over $3,000. I think it might have been closer to 10. So what I did is I donated 10% to their charity of my profit. So I subtracted. Oh no, it's just straight. I did 10%. So I think I gave them a check for like $3. Back when I had a checking account, I do have a checking account now, but it's one of those checking accounts where you don't get checks. Have you ever? Anybody have one of those out there? Do you have one? It's really weird. They suggest I get that. I do everything electronically, and every now and then I'll have to get a check. So I can ask somebody, "Can you write a check for me?" I'll give you the money, of course, and can you write me out a check? And if they do, that's nice. If they don't, then I can always do a money order. Look at this. It's pretty cool, huh? Hello. Someone else named David. Hi. How are you? We were at the thrift store now. Earlier, just talking about things. Well, anyway, I was when I got cut off there, put on that thing. Talking about staying in Las Vegas or on my way to Las Vegas. When I was there, what I did was I started watching a little TV before the 4 o'clock thing started. And it was a team wearing red helmets and a team wearing green helmets at two local colleges. And I had no idea who anybody was. These guys lost today. They got spanked. But so I just thought, well, I don't care who wins. I don't care. Okay, I'll be back. Take care.